Hey guys, Ramble here. Back to the Future may be the most nostalgic 80s films of my life. The hero wasn't a space marine or a robot that knows karate. Rather, our protagonist is a normal kid with normal problems. His trip to the past is by accident, and his only goal is to get home. While the first film may be the most iconic, it's the sequel I think of the most when I hear Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2 was released in 1989 and takes place in 2015. What made it so exciting is when I was a little puppet, I knew I would actually get to live in the future time I was seeing on the screen. Oh, the hoverboards, dehydrated pizza, self-drying clothes, and the ubiquitous fax machines in every room. They nailed it. Of course, several video games were made from this beloved property, and they all sucked. I had both the NES games made by LGN. They had nothing to do with the movie, and they were terrible. And the Sega Genesis game was so hard with that stupid horse riding. So I was really excited when I found out that there was a Japan-only game made for the Super Famicom system. Screenshots I saw online showed Marty riding a hoverboard and everything. So today, we're going to take a look at Super Back to the Future Part 2 from 1993 for the Super Famicom. And let's hope it's pretty good, okay? Oh, boy. Well, let's take just a real quick look at the cart. Got this off of eBay in this very nice red translucent cart. Like it a lot. Kind of reminds me of the cover of not only the movie, but of the Sega Genesis game. And then I had this made up. Neat little Super Famicom box. This is what the actual cover art looked like for the Super Famicom game. As you can see, it's in Japanese. I really like this little movie strip here, where it shows Marty doing all of his jumps on the hoverboard. All right, let's check it out. Alright, Super Back to the Future Part 2 was released by Toshiba on July 13th, 1993. It was developed by a company called Daft, which is going to be kind of appropriate. Alright, let's see here. You can start the game on the first level, or you can do a lesson. Oh, Jennifer, you're a sight for sore eyes. Oh, it's the doc. Marty, you've got to come with me. Where? Wait a minute, Doc. What happens to us in the future? It's not about you. It's about your kids, Marty. So, this looks really great. The graphics look good. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, that's great. Now, this is what we always wanted, right? We always wanted something that looked like that. Something that really felt like you were playing the movie. Okay, now. Alright. Well, you can jump and you can go faster. And that's it. Huh. So, right off the bat, I've got to say, the controls feel really floaty. It kind of feels like, I guess the best comparison I could make would be Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one on the Sega Genesis, but every level is the water level? Well, even though this game is on the Super Famicom platform, or for us, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, it only uses 2 action buttons. One for jumping and the other to speed up. Then you have 2 empty action buttons, and of course you don't use either shoulder button. Seems like a real waste. So this is a common occurrence. You don't really have an attack, you just have the jump, which makes you think that it's going to play like Mario. Here, we're on the first boss level with Biff. In order to attack, you have to flip and land on the enemy, but sometimes that hurts you and sometimes that hurts them. Now, you would think that would make the boss levels, like, really difficult. But no, the boss levels are stupidly easy. He'll never hit you, he just stands there like a jerk. The missiles always fall in the same location.
pointless. So now we're off to another level. That's exactly like the first level. Okay, third level. Same as the first level. It's like they only made one level. Oh, this is terrible. Just because you change the textures don't mean you're continuing the game. I feel like this should be in some really crummy arcade somewhere. I mean, it looks great and it sounds great. These building sections where you flip up each floor of the building, these happen in every level. Sometimes you're fighting policemen, sometimes it's these future karate dudes. It's the same level over and over again. The bosses repeat too. God, this is terrible. Oh, I don't like this at all. Man, this game really sucks. I don't really like...
Hey, Ramble. I just figured something really good out about the game you're playing.
What, it's over?
No. Every single level has a word, like a password, so you can just skip from level to level and play the whole game.
Oh, thank God. Well, I do love a good password. Here, we'll type in wink, and it'll bring us all the way to 6... Ah, boy. Same level, but now giant meatballs are falling from the sky. Giant, unavoidable meatballs. Boy, this is brutal. I can only make a little bit of headway because, you know, you blink when you get hurt. You know, some parts of this game are too easy. The boss battles are just silly easy. But then you've got levels like this where I don't even understand. If I had a laser or something that I could target the enemies or the meatballs with... This is really kind of sad, folks, because in a sense, this is as good as it gets for Back to the Future. The music is great. I really enjoyed the graphics. It's that kind of big head chibi style of graphics, and I love it. It's just the level design and the gameplay mechanics are so boring. This is just like the underwater level in Sonic, where you have to jump on a block. How could a good movie be this boring to play? Well, I think I understand why this game was never released outside Japan. Which makes it kind of worse, because you'd see pictures of it and just think, oh, it's got to be great.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Super Back to the Future Part 2 for the Super Famicom, it's not that great. Comparatively, it might be the best console video game based on Back to the Future ever made. But that's a real low bar to set. So, that's the end of the review. Just wanted to give a shout out to some of my bigger fans. There is Jack B and Ian F. Thanks for watching, little guys. See you next time. I'm done. Okay. See ya.